In this video, I'll show you how easy it is to get the latitude and longitude coordinates from a table of addresses using a website called batchgeocode.com. Now, you probably have a list of addresses in some tabular form that you need imported into a mapping application. To do this, you need to know the latitude and longitude coordinates for each one of those addresses. Now, you could visit each one with GPS, but with hundreds, maybe thousands of locations, that would be very impractical, not to mention the number of miles you would put on your car. The solution is geocoding. Geocoding has been around for quite a while, but it's usually been restricted to highly educated, socially awkward GIS professionals who use very expensive software. With the power of the web and the efforts of companies like Yahoo, Google, or Microsoft, geocoding has been opened up to the masses. First, you need to make sure your address table is properly set up. In this case, I have a list of Harris Teeters throughout the southeast United States. I have the address broken up into 4 parts: the street, city, state, and zip. The address is broken up like this, so it's more easily digested by the website. Next, I'm only going to select a sample of my table. This is because geocoding can take some time. So I'll copy the information from the table and visit the Batch Geocode website. The Batch Geocode website is set up in a series of steps, very easy to follow. For this example, we'll start at Step 2. Step 2 contains a data entry box with some sample address data. I'm going to clear this sample data out and paste in our address data. The address data is pasted in here with tab separations. If there's any mistakes, the website will find it in Step 3. Step 3 allows me to validate the source. This will tell me how many columns and how many rows the website was able to read in my table. Next, I'll move on to Step 4. This allows me to set location fields. Presently, the location fields are accurate. However, I may have used the word street, for instance, for the address, in which case I could select it from this drop-down menu. Next, we move on to Step 5 and click Run Geocoder. When the process is complete, you're presented with a new table, which includes the latitude and longitude fields, and a sample map below that. Next, I will select all the information in the results box, copy it, move to Excel, open a new worksheet, and paste it. If the process was completed correctly, each one of the elements should line up into its own column, including the new BG-lat and BG-long field, which are the latitude and longitude fields respectively. The next step I take is to rename these BG-lat and BG-long fields to simply lat and long. This is because most mapping applications will identify lat and long automatically and make the import process a little smoother. Now, because the system is powered by Yahoo Maps, the street data will usually be up to date. However, there are some drawbacks. First, there is a 500 address limit in the Batch Geocode website. This is not a hard limit. You could import more, but you're liable to have some accuracy problems. If you have tens of thousands of addresses, it may be best to seek out a professional geocoding service. You can find them on the web. This is largely a time saver, but professional services will also provide a bit better accuracy, partially because of the human element. Now, accuracy is an issue whether you use a professional service or not. One problem is small differences between the address in your table and the street line file, which can throw the address off dramatically. Usually, if a street address cannot be located, the closest zip code centroid will be used. However, because of the nature of zip codes, this could put your data into another county, state, or even country. This is likely what happened. That's it. Just import this table into your mapping application and have fun. Happy mapping!